Good afternoon. Good morning, guys. Depending on wherever you're watching from. Yeah, my name is Joy. I'm your Joyful Space TV. Hmm? Okay. Okay. My people, I'm back again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're watching from. My name is Joy, and you're on Joyful Space TV. I'm here again, your sister, your friend, or your mommy. However you take me, so I am to you. Okay, for me, you guys are my friends. Mhm. Thank you. I want to appreciate all those that is watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Despite that, I does not make video all the time, but however it is, you guys are still watching. Please, there is one thing that I want to beg you guys for. Please, please like our videos. Yeah, please like it. To like videos, it's like this. Very simple. You see this place, this finger that is up like this. When you click it, normally it's like this. You see, it's like this when you enter the video. Then when you click it, it's like this. You see it. It shows that you have thumbs up. That is, they call it like. Understand? Please, it is important for you to like our videos because you don't need to pay for it. And it doesn't put money in our own pocket. Yeah, it does not put money in our pocket, but it just help YouTube to recommend our videos to other people. You understand me? That is why it's good for you to, yeah, for you to thumbs up. It shows that you like what you see. That is just it. Please, my people, I beg. mm, I beg. Make una support us. Please support us by liking. Please just share it. Share my video because you don't know who might be in need of the message that I'm giving. You don't know person that you are thinking that, oh, the person is fine, is living a good life. You don't know what that person is passing through that the person is not telling you. By sharing the video, you understand, that person will not come and tell you. The person might appreciate it and now used the video advice for himself. That is why it's good to share. Share it to your Facebook so that people in your Facebook, they will see it and they will like it. And they might be in need, or they will also share to their own Facebook. That is why, this social media, they say it's a font of information. It is where you get information that might be useful to you or might be useful to your friends. Maybe they might not tell you what they are passing through, but it might be very, very useful to them. That is why sharing it or tossing up the video by liking the video. When you like the video, then YouTube will recommend that video to people. Not that is going to give me money or something like that, or you don't need to pay, or I don't need to pay you. It's just for you to say that good job, something. When everybody is doing something, you say good job. If your children are doing something, you feel like they have done good thing, good job. If your friends, colleague, they do something, you say good job. That is the meaning of thumbs up. Okay, now let's go to the video. My people, as you see the message there, I write, let's talk of depression. You know, African people, hmm, they don't take depression to be real. They don't take it to be real. They are still joking with it. When you talk of depression, some Africans, not all, they will just laugh. They will just take it. That is how am I going to say it? They will just take it. They will just laugh. In fact, I don't know how to explain it. Eh? If you know that you know how to read, please go into Google. Before you write it there to say, what is the meaning of depression? Before you write in your Google, pray for the wisdom of God. Tell God to give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for you to be able to know it. You understand? African people, they feel like depression is like when somebody say you are crazy. When you say depression, if any African is close to you there, their own is shh, don't mention, don't say it, don't say it. They feel like it's a kind of abomination. They feel like it's one kind of mental illness that maybe they feel like it is those people. You know, there are some people in Africa that they are crazy. They don't have anybody who's taking care of them. They wear tattered clothes, something like that. African feel like depression is that. No, depression is more than that. Please, who does not know the meaning of the depression? Write it inside Google, abeg. Una dey see Yore one of Paris. It's not everything she knows how to write, but she dey talk am. You go just carry im voice. You go just carry her voice. You go say, Google, what is no? That is true. If you cannot write, eh, you can say it with voice, and Google will write out the meaning, or you will use mouth to say it. My people, the pressure, e dey real. Some people, they kpai themselves. Una remember that our sister wey kpai herself for Germany wey never too tey now, but that kind 2 months ago or some few months ago, if I'm not mistaken, our sister for Germany with husband and 3 or 4 children, or be like say na 2 children, I cannot remember. Before a husband come from work or something like that, this woman kpai herself. Yeah, she kpai herself for my people. She kpai herself. E tell government say, hey government, as government they gave them negative, you understand? They said they are not going to give them documents. And this woman said that Laila to Laila, me, instead of me to go back to that sufferhead for Africa, I did not have the strength. I better by myself and go. When I mean say by yourself, I mean say delete yourself. You know, when you delete something, it's finished. You can never see it again. When you it means say give yourself RIP. That is the meaning of by yourself, my people. You understand me? I beg, if you see anybody wey dey bold to open up say e dey depressed, do not joke with it. Don't laugh. Don't just laugh for the matter, may you rest. Hello, what are you saying? It means that person, for the person to be able to take a bold step and open up to say, I am depressed. Count yourself lucky. Any way you feel like you can help, help. If it is financial, nothing can say, oh, now when is this person going to be able to give me back this money? Don't think of that one first. First, give that. If you have, I'm not saying if you don't have, don't go and tip. If you have, give. Use it to help that person. If you have, may you carry and take give. My people, I'm coming. Give me 1 second. So, my people, as I'm saying, you understand me? If na money, no dey there come dey think say na when this person go come see this money give me. First think of saving a life first. If not be money, say maybe the person need work, e no get work. If there is any way you can help, you understand me? I'm coming back. If there is any way you can help, do it. If there is any way you can help, you have to do it. So if you have somebody who can help to give this person a job, or maybe in your working place, you can help. Or even if you are not in the country, if you have friends that you can contact, or even if it is to put the person in prayer, or even if it is to call the person frequently, a kind of try to make to distract the person from the thinking that this person is thinking, try to make funny things, try to make the person happy, despite the person might not be having interest, to smile, to laugh. Just try to bring one to or the other to talk about it. And maybe at the end of that call, the person might switch out of that mood. You understand? Depression is swing of mood. Mhm. It's a swing of mood. Swing. It's like when you on light and you off the light. You know, when you on light, everywhere will be bright. But when you off the light, everywhere will no longer be bright. It will be dark. When someone is depressed, the person is seeing everything around the person dark. Doesn't mean that it's not seeing the bright light or something like that. No, it's not what I mean. It means that the person personal life is as if the person is in a tunnel. You know, when someone is inside the tunnel, eh? You know now, you know those long tunnel where you know they see front, you know they see back, everywhere will they just they dark. It's as if that person is inside the tunnel until the car go drive. Don't they almost come up for the tunnel before you put the see brightness? That is what depression is. Please, if you don't know the meaning of depression and tell body tell you say I'm depressed, or one of my colleagues is depressed, or one of my friends say depressed, or even children can be depressed. Yeah. If your own children tell you say if your own children bold enough to be able to open up and tell you, "Well, mommy, I'm a little bit depressed," do not overlook at it. No look and say, "I beg you will be small pikin, wetin wey wan make you depressed." You don't know what that child is talking about. Draw the child close to yourself, ask am question, try and make that child open up. Let the child tell you the reason, so that find one way or the other for you to be able to to talk that person out of it, to make the person smile, give hope to that person, to that child. We Africans, we feel like say children, they be mumu. Our opinion is that children are zombie. Children don't know anything. Children are very, very important. They are very, very delicate. Children and adults, they are the same. They might not reason the same way, but they have feelings. Just as you as an adult can be able to permit for you to be depressed. The same thing with children. When children with their friends, when they quarrel, they can fall into depression. Like these days, bullying is the order of the day, both in social medias, both within children, both within teenage, both within adults. If you don't know wetin dat pikin dey pass through, it's possible say he and im friends dey bull am for inside body, you no dey know. If it's possible say for school they dey bull am, they no dey know. There are some children, they are very, very good, but their friends go come bull dem so tey they you don't have courage, you cannot do this. If you know say you get courage now, you see me, there is nothing I cannot do. I can bull this, I can beat this, I can fight this. They will drag them into it. They will not say, if you know that you are like us, if you have courage, go and curse that person now, go and bull that person now, go and slap that person now, go and beat that person. If you are not close to your children, if you are always harsh with your children, they will not be able to open up to you. And if they are not able to open up to you, you cannot be able to give them advice. You cannot be able to talk them out of it. You cannot be able to give them good directions. You see, those they are bad friends wey dem get, they go influence them, and your children will become bad. You say, tell me your friends, I will show you who you are. So when you are able to be friendly with your children, they can confide on you, and you can be able to make them to understand, for them not to fall into for them not to give in to the bullying, to not to allow their friends to condition them to be able to be a buller. You can be, whether it's a buller, I don't know how to speak the English. For them to also be bullying other people, for them to make them to also become bad. So what I'm trying to say is that as an adult can also be depressed. Also, children can be depressed. Don't overlook it. At times, you can see children, they will be nervous for no reason. Nothing happen for no reason. But you don't know what they dey pass through for inside body. You know, children, they're always with their phone. They're always writing, they're always typing. They write, they type all the time to each other. That write where they dey, that read where they dey read, that receive, that message where they write each other. It's possible say they are fighting themselves, of which you don't know. So therefore, that is why you need to be a mother to your children. You need to be father to your children. And you also need to be friend to your children so that they can be able to confide with you, so you can be able to direct them, tell them what to do before it's too late. Understand? That is another reason of working too much. You see, they will say, I dey work 12 hours, I dey work 14 hours. If you have children and you are working 12 hours, you work 10 hours, shame on to you. I say it. If you have children, they work 12 hours, you have work 10 hours, that is, some they work 10 hours, some they work 12 hours, some they work 14 hours because of money. Shame on to you. You know why I'm saying it? When you are working, even if na 8 hours now you dey work, for example, with that your 8 hours, the task wey you don pay, e go reach you take leave. Yeah, e go reach you to be able to live in your old age. Person wey dey get 500, 500, 500, 500, 500 for every month, if na euro, if na pounds, if na dollars, small thing the thing go do for you. Or maybe 700, or maybe 1,000. You understand? Every month till death do you part. Excuse me, that one no go reach you take leave. Even before you come reach that extent, small thing you wey don dey work all these years, small thing you sef, you go don keep aside. So therefore, when somebody work too much, 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, if tomorrow your pikin become a prostitute for the street, if tomorrow your pikin become a drug addict, e dey enter prison, dey come out, when are you going to have time for your children? Excuse me? When are you going to be there for your children when their mates go dey bull them, when their mates dey do everything to corrupt them, to convince their mind for them to become bad children, those good children wey God give you, because you dey pursue money, working, you dey pursue the money, dey pursue the money, dey pursue the money, you wan go build 4 flats, you go build 4 flats is not enough, you go build 3 flats is not enough, you want to do competition with your friends of having 2, 3, 4 houses, and at the end your children will be wayward. Your children will dey wayward, they will enter prison, dey come out. Your children go come dey, some of them go come run mad. They will come run mad because too much bullying don make them don strong for the bully, so tey is their way for them to rebel in that bully, that they said they go come see strong, they go come become alaye. Now they go come be the master of bullying. It's a way for them to fight, for them to defend themselves. Why? Because you weren't there to give them advice. You dey work day and night. Just as I said, don't worry, they will not even see you. You weren't there to give them the advice. You dey work, you dey from work, dey enter work, you dey from work, dey enter work. The blessing wey God give you, that blessing will come comot. From blessing will come be hindrance. At times I dey hear am say some children, that they kpai their parents. Why? For your children to come be able to kpai you, because you weren't there, you no come know in character. When that child dey depressed, you weren't there to give advice. When that child wan start to dey follow bad gang, if e go be say it's even possible say the child himself go dey even dey do everything by thing to dey resist those bad gang. But I wish you were there to encourage him or her to resist, not to be able to follow that bad gang. The child go fit resist, e no go follow. But as you weren't there, those bad gang, they be like I want to talk about it. They be like me I tell you, they be like erosion, big river. They pack am like they will wave, carry your pikin. or you resisting, you wave, carry and join themselves. From a blessed child wey God give you, you will become a wayward child. Why? Because you weren't there to do your job as a parent. You were jumping from one job to another. Your all your thinking was, I want to have 4 flats, I want to have 3, 4 flats, I want to have 2 flats, I want to have 2 apartments for this obodoyibo. As your husband, they jump from one work to another. Now, so you the mother, they jump from one work to another. From blessed children wey God give you, those children wey be say their papa, their mama no dey get time for them, dem go come drag your children enter also that bad gang. Na so your own children go still drag other children wey their parents no also dey. But when anybody hear the time wey Ogbemudia die for Nigeria, Ogbemudia na time small. I'm 100% sure say as that man reach, dem don pack him money follow am. Even gold, amamolele, nothing wey dem carry follow am. Na only that food wey he eat for him belle na be home, with the cloth wey he wear for body, offo wey he take comot carry go, with the casket wey dem put am. So why? Because of money we will run. We won't be there for our children. We will not be there. We will not see when they are in need of us for us to give them advice. You understand? For us to be there, to be giving them directions. You know, children is very, very difficult to straighten children. Oh God, it's very difficult to. You need to have a mental health for you to be able to, to give your children a good education. You need to have a good mental health. Yeah. Somebody wey don comot early momo, we don go work, we no dey sleep both a day, both. You have, there are some children wey be say God don already give them good character. That is, there is no how bad friends go do to be able to drag them along with them. Awa. But not all children are like that. So there are some children, they are very fragile in. They don't know how to stay on their own. They always want to be among friends. You understand me? So therefore, it's easy to drag bad friends to drag them, and you are not there. You see, all this your flat. You know, our children that we are giving birth today. Obama Gbianya, if you are there to give your children good education, both home training and the other education, you are there for them to give them good directions, to give them good home training as they talk am. You don't need to labor too much. Somebody wey come build only one house, maybe for Nigeria, or you buy one small apartment for this Europe, is that not enough? Don't know maybe what competitive. Who is competitive with you guys? That because of that one, your children will be led astray because you dey pursue the money they go. I beg, this video don't so long. And I'm even going to, you know, before your children go come allow another person to be able to drag and put for their side. Do you know what those kids pass? You know the hell wey dem pass before they come give up. Before they come give up, you know wetin they pass through? They were in hell. They were depressed. They were seeking for attention. At times, some children can be nervous. Not be say they are seeking for your attention. They want you to call them, my dear, sweetie, what's going on? I see you that you are sad. What's happening? Come on, let's talk about it. Awa, you are not there. You don't even see them because you are tired. When you come back, before you come sef, your children don cook back. They no dey even cook. You don dey buy your own McDonald, you don eat McDonald for road. You don eat am finish. Your own na just to enter house. At times, you might not even be able to baff before you rush to the next work. Some children, some parents dey 3 work na dey do in a day, and you call yourself a parent. How are you then a parent? For you to be a parent, you already have a job. Yes, so it's already a job. So one job is enough for you. to blend together with that one so that you can have a happy family. So that even for your old age, you will have rest of mind. What is the need of having a lot of houses? You have two, three houses. At the end, your pikin dey for inside prison. At the end, your pikin sef na prostitute. At the end, your pikin men dey put PC here and there, do nonsense, tattooage for their body. So my people, depression is real. This depression matter, only this video no go reach. Next time we will still come because Africans are shy away from depression. I don't know whether na I can't just understand it. Whether their brain they refuse am, especially those ones that call themselves Christian. Oh, cast and ban, just pray, put Holy Ghost fire, lie oh. Not be inside Bible they say give what belongs to God and what belongs to Caesar to Caesar. It means that God is real. Even Satan self is real. So therefore, my people, depression, it is real. Whenever you have anybody around you that is depressed, before it's too late, make you not going to cry to say, oh, if I know, oh, she talked to me, oh, she told me, oh, I didn't listen, oh, I couldn't understand. Before it's too late, try and learn, try and accept it that depression is real. You accepting it that depression is real, it doesn't mean that you have been defeated, oh my people. It don't mean say you have been defeated. It don't mean say you are a loser. It doesn't mean say you don't take anything common for your body fats. It make you to high in your way of understanding. Even Yahweh Christian, even Yahweh churches, I don't boy God of Israel. Please make una dey understand say everything is real as God is real. Different, like some people now, for example, some people they won't go born. Their pastor will talk say, no accept operation or operation. He will say mine operation no go accept because of say no, he will believe in God, he will believe so he and the pikin go kpai or only one go kpai or he go kpai pikin go dey alive. God will give the doctors wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. God knows that it is necessary. That is why God gave them the doctors wisdom, knowledge, and understand for them to understand, for them to carry it out, for them to use it when the time reach. That is why God gave them wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, my people. You understand? So everything have your own, it gets where it dey for this life. All of them is necessary. All of them get your own position when it is stay. You being a Christian does not permit you to rule everything out. It not permit you to rule everything out. Oh, I'm saying it now. In case of tomorrow, when you see who help, if something where you don't understand it, or ceremony where no your mind can say that something where you don't understand, try to Google and understand it more instead of you to stand your ground, say, "Bang, no, they exist." You know they exist. The thing will come, although they go on, the thing will come, you will come hit your head before you will accept. Say this thing they really exists. Please, we should try and understand before it's too late. So this thing, I have give different example with it. So and I pray that God give people the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for you to understand that depression is real. So that when you see who is in the situation, try and give helping hand instead of laughing. So therefore, with this one, I wrap up this video and I say thank you to everybody that is watching my video. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please share. When you share to your Facebook and they watch, they will come and subscribe. When you share to your friends and they watch, they will come and subscribe. That is why it is important. Only you want just watching alone is not enough. It means the subscribers no ever increase. You understand? There are a lot of people who need this our advice. So when you share, it will reach people hand. But when you don't share, people no will know. People no will know. You understand? There are a lot of people who don't know the meaning of depression. We don't know where they and they are passing it through, but they did not know the meaning. So that is why you need to share so that they will know the meaning. They will be able to know how to fight it. Understand me? So I talk and reach my people. I beg, make una thumbs up, thumbs up the video so that YouTube will recommend this channel to other people. Yeah, after I want to finish. Una do well. Thank you. Until next time that I come with another video. Now bye bye. Now thank you. As usual, and my name is Joy. How will you take me? That's what I be to you. If you see me as a friend, I'm a friend. If you see me as a sister, I'm a sister. And if you see me as a mommy, I'm a mommy. Okay, now my people, yeah? Now bye bye.